Good morning. It's Nick Sigala here again. And this morning I'm going to read you the devotional from Gary Chapman's Love Language 1-minute devotionals. I read this one this morning and it really stuck out to me because it applies to anyone that's in a relationship. So it starts off with Proverbs 17:1. It reads, "Better a dry crust eaten in peace than a house filled with feasting and conflict." That's Proverbs 17:1. The topic is setting aside time for conflict. And it reads, "Do you ever feel like you're married to an alien? In your relationship, you thought you were so compatible. In fact, you agreed on everything. Now perhaps you wonder how you even got together because you're so different. Welcome to the world of reality. The fact is, you're married to a human, and humans don't all think the same way, and we don't all feel the same way. In short, all human relationships include conflict. The key is to learn constructive methods for reaching resolution when a conflict arises. Want to solve your conflicts? Here's an idea. Never discuss disagreements on the run. Rather, set aside time specifically for resolving conflict. I suggest that once a week you have a conflict resolution session. The rest of the week, try to focus on things you like about each other. Make positive comments about your spouse. This creates a healthy climate in which you can discuss your conflicts. When you set aside time to deal with conflict, you avoid having your house continually filled with angry words or frustration, a situation King Solomon clearly found unpalatable based on what we read above. When you allow room for peace, you will work through your conflicts one by one without destroying your relationship. Every resolved conflict brings you and your loved one closer together." I thought that was so money because one thing that my church counsels is to have what we call a family council once a week where we go over the week. It's like a conflict resolution session. And I know over the past few months we've been able to do this quite a few times, me and my wife. And when you open up the door to communication by setting aside time to not only discuss conflicts, but discuss, positive things and to open the door of communication of what you have going on for that week. It makes it so that you're not wondering what's going on or how a person is feeling. And I've always said that the worst feeling in the world is to wonder. You ever sat around and thought about, well, I wonder, why, or I wonder what, or man, what's wrong with them? Well, when you have that time set aside a week to talk about things, you're not wondering because they're telling you what's wrong, and it's not festering up week after week after week until you eventually, are like a volcano of emotion because you keep the temperature cool because you're constantly checking the temperature. So my advice to you would be to set aside a time once a week. Try it for a month. That's 4 times. And I bet you have more peace in your home. Thank you for your time.